We're around the warehouse, mate. We've got some really bad tools, like Paramount Browns. That thing is an abominable pile of rubbish. It's actually dangerous because it blasts sand particles out that can absolutely mess you up. Transjack, all the seals blew out of it, like after like 2 or 3 jobs. Nice one. This Bunnings fan was wired up incorrectly. We learned that when we had all the things like power tested that didn't wire it up properly. This big Paramount Browns fan wasn't even balanced. They didn't even drill the hole in the center for the thing. I flipped the logo upside down and attacked it because I was very mad. Gosh, I can't tell just how many little knick-knacky tools and bits that end up heading for the bin, even if we buy decent stuff. These are expensive, and these play up all the time. But there's one tool who has never let us down. Never, ever, ever. It's our sweet, sweet George, mate, made in the UK, and one of the greatest tools we've ever used. The glamorous watch sink of the warehouse near the Dunnies. And mate, something happened today. We needed more special juice for me George, right? Because look, we're all out of the special juice. And when James went off to get some new stuff, the dude behind the counter was like, yeah, you thought that was hot stuff? Your George was blowing you away? You're not gonna believe what this stuff does. I mean, it's got danger on it and saying that it's corrosive and awful for the environment. It has to be good. I then got overly excited about detergent products and have prepared a gauntlet of filth to see, is this actually worth it? Is this the new stuff for cleaning our cars with? We got 3 rounds of filth, each getting filthier than the last, ending in possibly the filthiest thing that I could actually imagine with the possibility of being cleaned. Round 1, my mum's old couch set. I always pined for these chairs. My goodness, they are comfortable, but that is dog damage. Yeah, you can see what's happening to the new chairs, that they will not be too far away from these. Massive amounts of dog damage, like, that one especially. The dogs like this arm. The stuff better be glowing purple.
Purple?
That's actually very ominously purple. Wow, it's goopy.
It's thick. Well, it's a concentrate.
This stuff's so poisonous. George is possibly the greatest piece of equipment my company has purchased. George has been put... Look at the filth on the lad. Dude's been in it, and he wants even more. Made in England's land, so yay. So this is the hardest worn area on this couch of round 1. And you know, you'd probably like do a bit of like a pre-soak to soften up before you hit it. But nah, George has got to hit it in one sweep. Bzzz. How good are you, George? Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, move even slower. Yes, collect the sweet brown. For one sweep, that's pretty good. Look, we get a glimpse at the original color. Look, we've got a comparison to work with. This material that's underneath the cushions.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's our reference. Yeah, she's a bit darker. Get right in the folds there, James.
It's the best place.
Clean out your folds. This is the best part of any restoration project, when you're halfway, because now it's just dirty and wet. Blowing pretty bubbles. You can clearly see the hot and cold side of like where things have been resting and where nothing's been touching. Gosh, when you get sunlight on this stuff, it really looks like witch's poison.
Sure does.
It seems adorable, but George won't stop blowing bubbles, but then the wind catches them and they start coming at your eyeballs. And it's like actual poison. So, like, George is now turning into the final boss of this. I wasn't expecting this. Giving it another wetting. I want to see magic out of this.
I'm gonna go down there.
You gotta light me up, George.
Not the full brown I was expecting.
No. I think he tackled a lot of it on that first sweep. Oh, I mean, it's pretty brown on the outsides.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like brown town here. Don't rush through it. Don't deprive us of the brown. That was pretty brown. That was brown. Damn it, George! Stop blowing bubbles! Found the dog hair. Yeah. It's like, looks like Nescafe.
Gross.
Probably better for you. Whoa, what is that?
Dropped chips and...
Chips?
I don't know.
Old chips from forever ago.
Maybe.
Hanging outside the dry, and look, you can't even see that hard, like, edge where this was covering it. Like, piece of cake for George. Piece of cake. George smashed round 1, piece of cake. What's round number 2? This rug that was laying in the streets. Genuinely, this has been laying in the streets for weeks. I don't like it sitting here because it's probably full of parasites. But we're gonna see, what can George do to a rug that has been genuinely laying in the industrial streets. So I reckon we just do a square in the middle. Or maybe this rug is so far gone, it's not gonna make a difference. This is only round 2, by the way. We got something way worse than this. Oh, mate, she's loaded with dog hair. This is awesome. Could be cat, who knows? Come on, Georgie. This is the worst rug this thing's ever tried. Oh, yeah. It's starting to come back a bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, first pass. Gosh, and now we're letting this soak in. We're going to see how much more we can pull out of it. Oh, yeah, that's dark. Ew. It looks like concrete, man.
It does look like concrete.
Looks like concrete dust.
Great.
Well, that is the area, so... Well, it's quite clear where the cleaning has taken place. Hey, George is nothing compared to a proper rug cleaner. I've gone down that rabbit hole. Boy, is it really satisfying long-form content. But, yeah, this is like barely baby beginnings for cleaning a rug, and it still looks so good. You can hear how noisy... She's noisy around here, mate. Of course, George got past those 2 stages. Well, we do have the ultimate round that I don't think George is going to be able to pull this one off. So I bought drum risers maybe 2 years ago from the Gov, so they're kind of like musically important and like super neat. And me and James thought that they had a rubber mat on them. No, no, no. When we peeled it off, it turns out it was carpet. We flipped it over. It's been sitting outside for at least a year, I think, at this point. And just go ahead and turn over a corner of it for me, mate. Oh, that was a carpet, man. Because if you peel away bits of the tape, you can see carpet.
I don't know if I can.
Even a little bit?
Maybe?
Oh.
It's just coming apart with it.
Wow. You could see it was like a red and black carpet. So, can George get something out of this? This is the most hideous slab of carpet I've ever seen. And it honestly almost looked this bad at the beginning. Look, you can tell it was carpet and it's just been smashed into this black mass. And I think that's mold now. Doing this first just to keep the dust down. Yeah. I like how it's not soaking up any of it. It's like concrete. It's just a hard pavement surface now. There's that much filth. Go, George. Do something. I can barely tell. I mean, there's brown going in, but it's not changing anything.
Wow.
Come on, George. Oh, I'm seeing little flakes of red. Little bits of carpet. Oh, gosh. We might have to attack this with a brush.
Maybe. Hey, the edges are getting
Oh, yeah. It was with physical
with a
stress.
brush,
Yeah. Yeah, look at the edges. Oh, it's hideous. Gosh, the amount of brown going in. This is the brownest. Oh my gosh, look how red and vibrant it used to be. Wow. Yeah, George, go. I don't know what that stuff is stuck to it. What is that, gum? Might be construction adhesive. The fact that some of the color is coming through is incredible. Wow. I didn't think we were even going to touch it. Tank was only half full, so that was just a quick first go. And there's shreds of color coming through, but we're not done yet. Wow, it's
Look at
thick.
that.
Yeah.
It's got black floating on it.
Oh.
I'll turn that off.
Oh man, it's like lava. It's nuclear runoff. Yeah.
It's the blackest black.
Oh, and crunchy. There's so many I bet you that's bits of carpet that you've like flaked off. That's what that is. So second round is George is getting back up. We're gonna attack it with a brush. Because it was the physical stuff that was actually like loosening it up. Oh yeah, look at that color turn. Yeah.
It smells like mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, spores.
But it's not heaps of black coming off into the brush anymore.
Man, look at the difference. It's like hard rubber tarmac sort of surface, and then actually technically a carpet that smells like mushrooms. Scraping technique is the best one, and it just keeps being like viciously disgusting milkshake foam. We'd love to get this little square to the point where if you dropped a chip on it, you'd be tempted to eat it. James is massively against it, but I think he should tickle it with a brass brush. It's gonna ruin it, but it's already ruined. Oh, wow. It's a huge difference. It's actually behaving like carpet again. It's actually kind of supple and like, yeah, flexible again.
You want me to hit it with destruction?
Oh, I mean, be gentle.
I'll do half of it, maybe.
Yeah, all right.
Gentle.
Maybe
He
like-
hands me
like
a
just-
brass brush.
Yeah, but you just like, yeah, just do dragging motions or something. Yeah, just rake it at you. That's fine. And look at that. That is amazing. Look, I'm getting right in for you so you can see just how absolutely hideous this is. Look at this. It all looked like this at one point, and then you cut to the George session. What the stink. It's not nice. No, I will not eat a chip off of it. It still smells like mushrooms. But we couldn't believe this was carpet. You can see how we thought it was actually a slab of rubber mat. We're all very proud of George. That is actually amazing. But gosh, it's noisy. The Karcher, mate, pressure washer. It's got this dingle spinner end on it like this. It shredded the back of my Nissan Leaf. So, gotta see what it does. Oh, it's so violent. Yeah, this is gonna absolutely shred it. It's so violent. It messed up the back of my Leaf. Like, over here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, wow.
That's where it's at. And we ripped a bold spot in it. So, yeah, like, it'll take out the dirt and the carpet, because that's how it does it. So, George still wins, really. If you stop at that point, you've still messed up the carpet. I know from the Leaf. Hey, like, don't forget there's memberships, mate. We're like $1 a month, and I do like extra stuff where I talk about cars that I've never had anything to do with, but we watch time period like reviews, mate, so we can see what they were when they were brand new, like $1. Why don't you get in there, mate? Cheers.